Okay, now let's talk about self-respect. This one topic I think from the very beginning of my video, I think about 2 or 3 months ago when I started doing this coaching video, I started talking about self-respect. And a lot of people are actually asking, what is actually self-respect sebenarnya? Well, I'm just throwing it out to the wind to you right now. What is self-respect? Babe, rule number one. For you to have self-respect, you kena ada boundaries. You kena tahu what are the things that you can accept and what are the things that you can accept, cannot accept. I'm a guy. You understand? In order for you to have self-respect, you must create your own boundaries and you must be aware of what you want and what you don't want in a relationship. Very clear, very straightforward. Ramai orang cakap, oh aku ada self-respect, tapi dia kejar jantan tu. She's chasing after the guy. You understand? She keeps on badgering the guy to be with her, but the guy is busy. He has work to do. He's got shit to do. You understand? That is not self-respect. You understand what I'm trying to say? Huh? Ramai yang cakap like, oh, I have self-respect. Don't worry, I've got a lot of self-respect. And I'm telling you girls, you might change your mind a little bit after you watch my video. Okay? Now, boundaries actually must, okay, what are actually boundaries? We're talking about boundaries here. Actually, boundaries must be based on your own value. Must be based on your own values. What are your values? You have to look deeper. You have to look deeper into yourself. What are your values? What are the values that you're born with? And what are the values that you uphold until you die? What are the things that you value in life? Start from there. That is your boundaries. Okay, your own values, your own needs. Apa you nak? What do you want from life? What do you want from a job? What do you want from a friendship? What do you want from a relationship? What do you need? Well, some people, they want money. That's very shallow because money is superficial. Something deeper. Some people, I want love. That's good. Well, that is good. So set boundaries based on that. I want love. So if the guy doesn't show me that he loves me, bye. Next. Okay. Your own expectation. Your own expectations in a partner. And you will never relent to anyone who disrespects this. Doesn't matter how nice or rich he is. You faham tak? Because kalau you are very clear with your own boundaries. I cakap dengan you. Walaupun lelaki tu, if the guy comes to you with tons of money, with the helicopter ride or with the Porsche Panamera and everything, and if he doesn't respect to you, these are all superficial. Yeah? And you are actually looking for something more. A lot of girls are actually, oh, I want to be loved. I want a guy with money, but then at the same time, I want him to see me as me. I want him to love me as a person. But do you really know what actually you're looking for or not? You have to admit to yourself what actually you are looking for. Contoh macam, okay, I give you an example. I give you example. Here are the example. I give you, I think, one or two. Wait, hold on. Because I made notes already about this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I give you an example. 4 things about disrespect, about self-respect, that I nak you girls to wake up. This is actually the beginning of relationship. During the beginning. Contoh, you tak suka lelaki lambat. To you, punctuality means respect. The guy has to be punctual. Yeah, and you hate people. You don't like to wait for anybody. You just have the zero tolerance of people who are not punctual. Suddenly this guy is late. Suddenly this guy is late to the date. Contoh, janji dengan you pukul 7. He promised at 7, but then he came at 7:30. So what do you do? What do you do? Huh? Huh? If you are the person who actually values self-respect, remember, you know deep inside, I hate people who are not punctual. You will tell him, look, I don't like the fact that you're being late, so you're gonna pay for my dinner, you're gonna pay for the whole drink tonight. I don't care because you're late. It's disrespectful to me. You better not be late again. Katakan, no, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay. My car broke down, blah, 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 blah. Hello? Hello? You don't have a phone? Why can't you just text me? Something like that. You just simply appear and you're late. Yeah? And katakan this is gaslighting. You will say like, this is one example of a toxic person. A toxic person will gaslight you. Mana ada lambat. Alah, you ni benda-benda macam ni pun you nak ni. I want you girls to value your self-respect. Forget about the guy. Forget about the dinner that you're about to have. Katakan your dinner is, in a 5-star hotel, katakan. You're about to have the dinner, but because he's late, you call it off. I'm sorry, I'm calling Grab car now, goodbye. Don't text or don't call me again. This is what a woman do when she has self-respect, my dear. You don't even want to hear his explanation. He will go lah, no lah, you ni mengada-ngada sangat lah. You ni macam princess sangat lah. Fuck him. Find a guy who respect you. Ini benda simple lah, babe. I nak you girls from now onwards, you must be aware. You must have that value in yourself that you cannot tolerate people who are late. Macam I tak kisah sangat benda tu. Bagi I, to me, if you are late but you inform me, I'm fine. But if you are late but you never inform me, you're gonna die. You understand? To me, being late to me is not. But some people, they don't like it. Some people, they don't like it. Because to them, it's disrespectful. You understand? Okay, now. Contoh. I give you an example. Hold on. I don't understand why my video is blur again. Shit lah. Okay, now better. Sorry, yeah. Okay, now. Example, number 2. You have your boundaries. You don't date married men. You do not date married men. Contoh macam I don't date married men at all. No matter how beautiful he is, no matter how gentleman he is, no matter how sexy he is, no matter how rich he is, if he's married, I never touch a married man. So what I do? When katakan contoh, I normally very straightforward. When I go on Tinder, this is actually pre-dating lah. Pre-dating and also once you meet a guy and everything. When I be on Tinder, I always ask the guy whether, are you married? Straightforward, I tanya. And when he say yes, I straight away unmatch him and I keep on swiping. Very straightforward. I punya boundaries I sangat senang. Ada setengah guys cakap, oh tak ada, I'm not married, I dah duda, I'm a single father of 5 children. And then I'm like, okay, fine. And I gave him my number because he asked for my number. So okay lah, tak apalah, nanti kita lepak-lepak dekat dalam WhatsApp kan. Nanti I WhatsApp you, boleh tak? Can I have your number? I give my number. Once I gave my number, you know what he told me? You can only call me from 9 AM to 5 PM. 5 PM ke atas, I tak boleh call you, I tak boleh WhatsApp you. Because I'll be busy with my children. What does that tell you? Kalau you sebagai seorang perempuan, what does that tell you? He's married. And he's lying. I straight away blocked that guy. I blocked him. Because I know that that guy is fucking lying. He's a bloody liar. He's married. And I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I know you're married. Mana ada, I dah cakap dengan you kan, you ni, I jujur tau, I honest tau, dia kata, cuma I busy, pukul 5 ke atas I busy. And I'm like, enough with your explanation, I know that you're married, goodbye, have a nice life. I blocked him. I did that. I did that because you know why? I don't want to be like, so deep into things, and even I don't even want to start anything with a married man. Married men are off limits for me. Doesn't matter how good you are. Kau Datuk ke, Tan Sri ke, I don't give a fuck, I cakap. Because I don't like married men. They are liar. They are fucking liars, I cakap dengan you. A lot of married men I notice on Tinder, some of them are actually in my Facebook, and I know that they have wives. I know they are married, but they're still on Tinder. Sometimes I felt like I would just want to expose them, but then these idiots, they are looking for pussy elsewhere. Woman out there, you sebagai wife, you better watch out your man. I cakap dengan you. You pergi tengok apps apa yang dia letak kat dalam phone dia. If the apps is, one of it is Tinder, that means your guy is an asshole. Your husband is a fucking asshole, I cakap. Ramai, I perasan, I perhati, cakap, ni bukan mamat dalam Facebook ke ni? Lepas tu I tengok, sibuk, celebrate birthday and everything. I dated him last time. He's a boring guy because he's married. I noticed. You see how crooked people is, how fucking lying they are actually. Men are liars. Sebab tu ramai lelaki cakap, perempuan banyak menipu. Korang pun sama je. Korang lagi menipu. Menipu terang-terang pula tu. Kau ingat perempuan bodoh ke? You think we are stupid, is it, as a woman? I noticed all those men. I noticed. Nama pun sama, muka dalam profile Facebook, dia pergi letak the same profile dekat Tinder. Asshole. You understand? So know your boundaries. Know your boundaries. You tak nak married man, block them off. Even before you start the fire, even before you start dating, block them off. You will find someone. You will find the right guy. You trust me, if you have that kind of self-respect, I cakap dengan you, you will be walking with an aura like people cannot mess with you. When people cannot mess with you, they be very careful around you, I cakap dengan you. They be very careful where they step. That is such a powerful position to be, I cakap. I want you girls to be like that. Okay? Right. Okay, nombor 3. You don't do blowjob on the first date, but he is already asking for blowjob on the first date. You don't feel like doing it. That is disrespect. Frankly, I cakap dengan you, terus terang, this is based on my own experience. There's this one guy, he's a missionary guy. Missionary, pendakwah. Pendakwah, ni aku expose that asshole. Well, he's not really an asshole, but yeah, who cares? He was asking me, I remembered, he really wanted, he already married, of course, he's got four kids, and he was with, Dr. Zakir Naik tu. Dia adalah salah seorang pendakwah lah bawah dia. And he was so proud, like telling like, the other day we went to Africa, we managed to convert about 40 or 50 people, convert to Islam. He's a missionary guy, pendakwah. Dalam bahasa Melayu, missionary guy is, dalam bahasa Melayu adalah pendakwah. Imagine that bloody pendakwah. He said to me, he asked me, I remember masa tu, he asked me, he said, you tak suka lelaki yang dah kahwin, tapi can you really do other things tak? Dia tanya I. Lepas tu I cakap, what kind of things? Dia kata, manalah tahu. Dia kata, takkanlah, maybe sebab tu kot husband you tak nak kat you. I cakap, no, it's not that my husband don't want me, I don't want him. I cakap, you ni garang lah, dia kata. And then he challenged me. I remember this is a story that I really throw back ingat balik. He challenged me to actually give him a blowjob. He said, tengok, boleh tak you buat? He challenged me. You know what I did? I gave him a blowjob. I make him jerk 3 times sampai dia tak larat, sampai he feels like, oh shit, dia kata, I'm so tired, I came 3 times already. Man, woman, you are so good. And he left. I kicked him out from my house. At that time, I was a bit naughty lah. I brought him over to my place. I kicked him out from my house, and then after that, I never thought about him actually, because to me, because he challenged me, he thinks that I'm not really good in terms of sex, huh? And he didn't know that actually I have hidden talents. Only the fortunate guys who are actually dating me, you get to see the true color, huh? My craziness. He jerked off 3 times just using my mouth and my lips. He didn't even fuck me. I didn't even let him fuck me actually. I throw him out from my apartment. After that, I was like, okay, done deal. Now you know what kind of woman I am. And you think that because of my ex-husband left me because I'm very bad in bed. And now you know. I'm not really that bad in bed. He's an asshole. Yeah. After many months, I cakap dengan you, dia tahu he knows that I'm a horse rider. I love horses and everything. You know what? He used that. He said, you know, actually my son want to learn about riding. You know, riding is sunnah Rasulullah. Blah 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 blah. And he said, oh, don't you tak nak introduce I ke? Don't you want to introduce me to the stables and everything? I said no. I just told him plain no. And then after that, when I keep on saying no, because I don't want to see him anymore. This guy is disrespectful. You understand? He's a missionary guy, pendakwah lagi. Somehow boleh challenge aku, he thinks that I'm very bad in bed. And I made him jerked off 3 times, and I actually kicked him out from my apartment. He dared to come back. Huh? And then lepas tu, a few times, he called me. I blocked his number. He used another number. He said, ni I dekat area apa, Wangsa Baju ni. Jomlah jumpa, let's meet up for coffee. I said, no. I don't want to see you, I cakap. And he keep on begging me, you know. Please lah, dia kata, I'm already here, you know, blah, blah, blah. Bukan senang I nak jumpa you. Bukan senang sangat I nak jumpa you. I said, no. I cakap, I don't want anything to do with you, I cakap. And then one time he said, he used the horse riding again. Dia cakap, oh, I betul-betul sangat nak belajar. You know, I sendiri pun nak belajar naik kuda and everything. You ajarlah I. I cakap dengan dia, no. You nampak tak? It's very disrespectful. But I cakap dengan you, I'm a naughty girl. I am super naughty. Whenever somebody provoke me like that, I will basically go all out like, this is what you asked for. That kind of stuff. But here I'm talking about self-respect. Last time I was a bit bodoh-bodoh gitu kan. Sekarang no more already. I don't do that anymore. Because to me it's like if you're not patient enough to get to know me further as a person, you only want to provoke me because you just want to get off one time, you're a loser. You can never. I only give you that one dose. You nampak tak? You see how he is actually coming back and so addicted to me? Because I gave him that taste. One dose. You really wanted a blowjob? I gave you a motherfucking blowjob. Huh? You understand? Huh? Okay, now. Okay, now the next one. The next one is... Okay, now. Okay, the next one will be an example, another example. You don't sleep with a guy on the first date. That is just your thing. You do not sleep with any guy on the first date. That is just your boundaries you already set. But this guy, first date, dia dah start hinting, dia nak bawa you pergi rumah dia. What do you do? What do you do? Talk to him. Tell him that, I'm sorry, I do not go to any guy's house on the first date. Let's meet somewhere in between. Say in between. Contoh, katakan dia dekat Shah Alam, you dekat KL katakan. So let's meet somewhere in, Subang or something. But not to your place. Something like that. And then katakan if he says no, then just ghost him. Just ghost him, babe. This kind of guy, he just wants your pussy. That's all. He just want to taste you. He just want to fuck you one time and then he's leaving. That's all. It's just curiosity. You faham tak? It's just curiosity. Just want to know how it feels like to fuck a woman like you. You faham? Okay. Now, let's say if you are already deep into relationship, katakan like 3 or 4 months, yeah, after the honeymoon period. I give you an example. He calls another woman right in front of you. That is very disrespectful. Tell him off. Call him out on his bullshit and see what he does. You faham tak? Huh? And then you back off. And then when he asks, tell him that he did not, what he did and how he's going to make up for it. If he doesn't, break up with him and move on. That is where you show self-respect. You faham tak? Benda ni sebenarnya ramai orang perempuan tak berani buat. Because when you have too high self-respect, you macam, first you don't like to be alone. Because when you dump a guy, when you actually walking with the sword in your hand, and you do not hesitate to actually cut him off anytime he disrespect you, tak semua perempuan ada that aura. I cakap dengan you, tak semua perempuan ada. Sebab tu lelaki suka main perempuan yang macam ni. Because you have to be that rare woman. You have to be that rare woman. You always value self-respect over any man. I cakap dengan you, any man. It doesn't matter how nice that dick is. Have self-respect. You faham tak? If you dare to be different, he will choose you compared to other women. Because you are like, this girl lah cakap dengan kau, aku tak boleh buat silap dengan dia. Kalau aku buat silap, aku mati. You know, you want the guy to feel like that around you. He doesn't want to trip. You faham tak? All he can think about is how to please you. This is where you become so powerful lah cakap dengan you. Self-respect is so powerful, babe. Ramai perempuan tak reti nak buat benda ni semua. Tak reti. Sebab apa? Takut. Alah, tak boleh lah, aku sayang dia. Actually, he's a nice guy. Tapi aku tak tahu kenapa dia buat macam ni. Tapi tak apalah. I give him a chance. Don't do that, babe. When you give him a chance, he will walk all over you. I cakap dengan you. The moment you give him that chance, his respect for you, tup. Oh, perempuan ni senang. Aku check sikit, settle lah. Aku beli kan dia handbag mahal, Michael Kors biji, settle lah, tak ada hal lah. Boleh. That is why a lot of women who actually walks around with very little self-respect, lelaki susah nak respect dia. Lepas tu macam-macam perangai dia akan buat kat belakang kau, because you know why? He knows that you will forgive him. He knows that you are very insecure woman, that you cannot find another man. Let's change it around. Let's make him feel that you can actually walk out anytime, because you have high self-respect. Dia akan menggigil tak dengan kau. Dia akan respect kau dan dia akan fokus only to please you. He will be so scared that he fucks up. Because he knows when he fucks up, you know how powerful self-respect is. If he fucks up, he knows he's gonna get it. And he knows that you are gonna walk away anytime. You faham tak? Do you know how powerful this thing is? I'm teaching you in a video like this. I cakap dengan you. Kalau you tak boleh masuk juga dalam kepala otak you, I tak tahu nak cakap. Okay. Nombor 2, I bagi example that you are deep already in relationship. Katakan he's in the area, katakan tiba-tiba dia turun KL. Contoh macam I kat KL. Suddenly he said, I'm coming to KL tonight, just want to see you, let's hang out. He texts you saying that he's coming, but after 4-5 hours, no text, nothing. He lets you wait. You become anxious, and then you're waiting for dinner. You actually dah start, you already taken your shower, you dah start blow dry your hair, you already put on makeup, you waiting. Tunggu, dia tak message, tak call. And then just like that, the day went. He didn't even tell you that dinner tak jadi. You faham tak how frustrating that is? I was there. I was there. I was there. Huh? When a guy treats you like this, I cakap dengan you, when he didn't confirm, he left you feeling very confused, you become very angry with him. I know you, when you become angry with him, when this kind of situation happens to you, be angry at yourself for letting yourself be in this situation. Drop him and move on. Because when a guy is doing this thing to you, you jadi psycho itu tak? You jadi psycho because you dah siap-siap. Dah bersiap, dah pakai baju apa semua, dah gosok baju, you already blow dry your hair, you already put on makeup, tiba-tiba, he doesn't even say a word whether dinner jadi ke tak jadi. And you were like waiting. What the fuck is going on? You message him, dia tak jawab. What the fuck is going on? What time are we going out? You must be angry at yourself. I know you will be angry at him. I know. Because I pernah lalu benda ni. I nak you train yourself. Be angry at yourself. How stupid I am to put myself in this kind of situation. Because if you be angry at yourself, you will know your boundary. You will akan macam, this is self-respect. Self-respect, babe. Just move on. When a guy is very uncertain to you, I cakap dengan you, move on. Move on. Be unavailable. Block him, ghost him. I know it hurts, but it will hurt, but only for a while. Only for a while. You trust me, I cakap dengan you. It will hurt you for like 1 week or 2 weeks, you know. Depending on how long your relationship with him. It will hurt, but you learn. You keep on raising your value. After that, you keep on raising your value, because you learn. The reason why I'm here, because I have gone through a lot of shit. That's why I'm sharing with you. I pernah kena macam ni. Banyak kali, I cakap. And I'm so angry at him. I'm so angry. But then I told myself, why do I put up with all this shit? Why do I have to put up with all this shit? Aku jadi stres. Kat tempat kerja pun aku dah tak boleh fokus. And suddenly, boss pun macam start dah, orang kata macam sound, you know, like, be careful, ni, please focus on your work. You faham tak? And it's like, come on, man, just because of that one stupid guy who doesn't even have the courtesy to tell you that the date is cancelled? Come on! You faham tak? What kind of value you think you are worth, babe? You are the prize. Always put yourself as the prize. You are the prize. He has to work for you, not you working for him. You faham tak? You faham tak? Put that in your head. Okay? Alright, take care. Bye.